if you like. I don't believe that in Ghana so far a sufficiently strong coalition has emerged which is having that impact on public opinion that will say, change it. Let's then have a new paradigm in Ghana.
Is that something you would get behind?
I think that it is something that is bound to happen. And when that happens...
What's going to provoke it? What's going to make it happen?
Oh, it's the activity, like elsewhere in the world. Like elsewhere in the world, the activities of individuals, of groups. I grew up in England. I went to school as a young boy in England, and I grew up at the time in England when homosexuality was banned there. It was illegal, and I lived the period when British politicians thought it was anathema even to think about changing the law, and then suddenly the activities of individuals, of groups, a certain awareness, a certain development grew and grew and grew stronger, and it forced a change in law. I believe that those are the same processes that will bring about changes in our situation. At the moment, I don't see that in Ghana there is that strong current of opinion that is saying this is something that we need to even deal with. It's not so far a matter which is on the agenda.
Right, President Akufo-Addo speaking there on Al Jazeera, comment that seemed to have generated a lot of discussion. I had some responses, particularly from the Christian Council of Ghana. We're hoping to get on the phone Reverend Dr. Kwabena Opuni Frimpong from the Christian Council. We'll be speaking to them. And we understand why there's a strong response, and the Christian Council is saying that Ghana's cultural and family life system cannot sustain same-sex marriages. Homosexuality is not only a human rights issue, it is also a human existence and human survival issue. It continues to say that homosexuality threatens African social protection, which is deeply embedded in the family and children and cultural practice that give us our cultural identity and uniqueness. Right, we're still trying on the phone lines to get Reverend Dr. Opuni. As soon as we're able to establish contact, we will be speaking to him.
In other news, President Akufo-Addo says the free SHS policy has come to stay, contrary to assertions by the NDC. According to the president, the politically motivated propagandists who in the last few years said that the free SHS was not possible are now singing a new tune. The president said this when he delivered a speech at the 68th anniversary of Prempeh College in Kumasi.
They now claim free SHS is not sustainable and will crash in 5 years. Let me burst their bubble again. Free SHS is here to stay. Because leadership is about choices, and I have no doubt that the overwhelming majority of Ghanaians support the choice that I have made. They recognize the importance of the investment we are making in the youth and in the future of our country. The investment will be sustained. I continue to be puzzled as to the vehemence with which so-called social democrats oppose or attempt to undermine measures designed to address poverty. Their demagoguery and opportunism will always be exposed. Yes, there are teething problems and challenges confronting the policy, as there would be with any new bold initiative. However, I'm inspired by the famous Chinese adage which says, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. We have taken that first step in Ghana, and we shall deal with the challenges.